Greetings, fellow knife people. Got a mini review of two knives. It's the same knife, but two different flavors. They're old school tactical folders by Columbia River Knife and Tool. They're originally designed by knife fighting or knife defense expert Bob Kasper, a military instructor of the time that passed away in 2006. They were executed by Pat Crawford in a custom form originally, and later licensed to Columbia River Knife and Tool. So here we have our base model. Here we have the professionals model, or the higher end model. Getting into the base model, Sitel scales, 400 series stainless pocket clip, liners and back spacer, nicely finger grooved or jimped. Got an AUS 6M blade on the lower end model. Not necessarily a good steel for utility, but I'm not reviewing knives from utility perspective. So for defensive use, it'd be fine as long as it's sharp, which this is. I got it secondhand, but it came sharp and was declared unused, so I imagine the same would be true if you bought one new, old stock. Good point, nice and sharp. Good edge, nice and sharp, like I mentioned. Has a swedge. Alright, has a swedge, which allows good penetration, allows the blade to slide in easier on a stab. It gets progressively wider from the point to the handle, which is nice. We've got a semi-sub hilt here into that deep finger choil or groove. We've got a pinky hook. It would aid in withdrawing it if I got stuck on something. That's a grisly thought, but yeah, whatever, that's what we're talking about. Here's a locks system that slides an L-shaped piece of metal in between the locking mechanism and the handle scale. You watch that move right there. That prevents the liner lock from being disengaged, so that's an important feature if you have a poorly executed liner lock, which this one isn't. I don't know how many examples are this good, but this one's fine. I tested it, it's great. It feels really secure in a hammer grip or saber grip, or a quarter saber. Reverse switches in to this grip on the flat spin very easily, and back on the finger twirl, no problem there as well. Bob Kasper didn't advocate reverse grip knife use, as I understand it. He was a forward grip guy, but whatever your preference, this knife handles wonderfully. So that is our base model. Moving into what they call the professionals model. It's a little bit lighter. I don't have the exact specs. Needless to say, feels like a feather. Differences, just point those out real quick here. We have aircraft aluminum for the handle scales. Very silver in color, slightly textured or blasted. 400 series stainless pocket clip. Once again, we have the locks system. The blade steel on this one is AUS 8. And oddly, higher end model doesn't open as smoothly as the AUS 6 model. I don't know if that's a break-in issue or what. This one was actually very new old stock, and it was right out of the box. So maybe that's the issue. So we got a slightly higher grade steel on this one, but dimensions are the same. 4-inch blade, handle slightly longer. I believe this comes in at somewhere like 9 inches overall. Once again, handles well, flat spin, twirl, whatever your preference is for grip, it works. Nice jimping on the back. So there it is. We've got a lot of new stuff on the market, but sometimes it's good to take a look at old stuff. And Pat Crawford still makes these in custom form with varying price ranges. I'd love to have one, but I'm not wealthy, so I can't buy these custom knives very often. So, Columbia River Knife and Tool, Kasper Folding Fighter. There it is, two models. You can find it on the second market if you want a good folding fighter or you collect them. Good defensive knife. Go and get one. Thank you very much.